Speaking of Vancouver, here's a live look out there at the waterfront from our Maryhill Winery Tasting Room and Bistro camera. Really looks nice out there. Got some clouds, but some people are enjoying their evening.
We got more blue showing up. You see that?
Yes,
yeah.
It's nice to see blue again.
Right. And it's funny because it's like, oh, it's much better today. And just the sun suddenly popped out at my house. And I thought, oh, this is great. And then I realized it's still like 8 degrees below normal for this time of the year.
But comparatively, it's...
Compared to just gloomy and wet, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so challenging season. It's been about 10 years, 11 years since we've seen one like this, where really challenging to even get the lawn mowed, especially if you live in the outlying areas where it's a little wetter. But tomorrow we're in good shape. The lawn mowing forecast, grass will dry quickly. I'm going to do mine, I think, before I come to work. Or Thursday, possibly. Grass should be mainly dry on Thursday. There's a little better chance for a sprinkle or a shower on Thursday, I think. Then Friday, if you're going to do it, you're going to have to do it early. Most of our models are saying we could have a soaker coming in Friday evening. That could be our next chance for like actual, real rainfall. All right, so Maryhill Tasting Room Bistro camera, the view we just saw, it's 64 degrees there. Stoller Family Estate in Dayton, it's 63 degrees. So again, cool for this time of the year. Newport, nice. It's chilly, as it almost always is, so close to the water. Sometimes people have asked where that temperature reading is at the Newport Airport, which is, right between the bay and the ocean, so it stays pretty chilly there. Northwest wind, 14 miles per hour. And then Skibo, oh, look at that. Finally, after days and days of pouring rain, those are sun breaks. Yeah, there's sun actually shining at Skibo, at least temporarily. 42 degrees there at the base area, and there is no snow at the lower elevations. Whew, so that's good. All right, so cool Pacific Northwest, hot in the middle of the country. I mean, probably a lot of your friends or Facebook friends or even, real friends. Well, you know what I mean. Maybe say, hey, it's really hot where I am. I mean, you can have Facebook friends that aren't friends. You know how that is. So anyway, cool weather is still moving across the kind of the northern Great Plains coming out of the Rockies, all that flooding in Montana, Wyoming. So we're getting the break now. We get the little warmer air tomorrow, and it's not so bad. But then look what happens by Friday. Another what we call an upper level, low up, cool, disturbed area of weather moves right up against the west coast. That's Friday. Southerly flow, which can be very wet for us. Sometimes we get thunderstorms out of that flow. And then look how that heat dome just totally rebuilds across the middle of the country. Just baking heat really from the Intermountain area all the way over to the east coast. So we are one of the only parts of the country that is cool. Now, by Sunday and Monday, notice the heat is just terrible actually back east still by next Monday. But notice how the really cold colors are dissipating by Monday. We're thinking maybe, we don't necessarily think this is the big pattern change into summer, but we may have a much more reasonable pattern coming up next week where there's a lot more dry than wet weather. In fact, if we just do the dry streak forecast, I don't see a 3-day dry spell, but it may happen next week. We will see. We might finally get some dry weather, and maybe I'll finally stop complaining about not being able to stay in my deck. All right, so again, we're between weather systems. Just going over the cloud cover forecast real quick for tomorrow. You notice a lot of high clouds will be streaming by. It'll be kind of partly cloudy tomorrow. A little better chance for a sprinkle on Thursday. And then look at Friday here. Friday morning starts dry, and then here comes all the rain. We think that leads us into a wet Friday evening. So your Wednesday forecast, kind of nice, just partly cloudy. There's the outside chance for a sprinkle, but much warmer, 75 degrees. Very nice. It's going to feel like June. A little cooler, but still okay Thursday. A lot of showers show up, especially later Friday. A few showers over the weekend, and then we think warming again next week.